Tonight, police confirm no survivors in a plane crash in Kingston carrying 7 people.
TSB is leading this investigation. We will be in contact with the NTSB as there is American interest in this.
Transportation Safety Board investigators arrive on scene to probe how and why the small plane went down. And outrageous, a hair salon closes abruptly in the Cataraqui Mall, leaving several employees out of work.
From Global Kingston, this is CKWS News at 6.
Good evening. Shauna is on assignment, joining us live in just a few minutes. There were no survivors of a plane crash in Kingston last night. Authorities confirming today that all 7 people on board the small plane perished in the crash, including 3 children. A return to cooler conditions today. Could that set the stage for a white weekend? Let's find out right now. Jonna Semple is joining us with a first look at the local forecast. Hi, Jonna.
Hi, Bill. Thank you. Well, we have a little bit of a break from turbulent weather, and the skies are clear for the next couple days, but that doesn't last long. And like you mentioned, the temperatures are a lot cooler. This is what we can anticipate as we go into the weekend. -6 tonight, so definitely temperatures have dropped significantly. And as we go into the weekend, we're in the negative temperatures, -1 tomorrow, but under partly sunny skies. And the sun comes out even more on Saturday, but only a high of -2, which is just before we will experience some more turbulent winter-like weather. We'll have all those details coming up.
First Weather is brought to you by Dory and Told Jesse Insurance, putting personal back in insurance.
I'm Darren Davis. The Kingston Economic Development Corporation came under the spotlight during Council's budget deliberations, with some councillors calling for half the corporation's budget to be held back. Today I find out the reasons why and get reaction.
The Kingston Junior Ice Wolves hope to continue their winning ways this weekend at the Invista Center. I'm Doug Jeffries. This story and more coming up in sports.
Almost 20 Kingston hairstylists say they're in limbo tonight and they don't know whether they've lost their jobs. Employees at the Regis Hair Salon in the Cataraqui Center arrived. The winning ticket was purchased at Ultramar on Front Street in Campbellford. Still to come on CKWS News at 6, some city councillors want to attach new strings to future funding for KEDCO. Also, the Kingston Area United Way reaches this year's fundraising goal and then some. And the annual Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York goes ahead, but it's tough keeping the inflatables from being gone with the wind.
You're watching CKWS News at 6 on Global Kingston.
Imagine if this woman was driving your kid's school bus. Surveillance video showing an Illinois bus driver allegedly drinking a beer behind the wheel. What's worse, there were 32 kids on board. Additional surveillance video has been released showing the driver buying the beer at a convenience store. The driver has been arrested and fired. And now let's welcome Crystal Gumansing at the National News Desk to find out what else is happening around the world today. Hi, Crystal.
Bill, good evening and thank you so much. Conservative leader Andrew Scheer announced his shadow cabinet today, and he surprised many by naming a former Liberal as his party's deputy leader. This as Scheer's future with the party remains in question. David Aiken has more.
Your full weather forecast is brought to you by Blinds by Agnes. For quality custom window coverings with exceptional customer service, just click or call. Blinds by Agnes.
Well, a lot cooler temperatures today. It's back to warming up your car before you leave for the day. We were 5 degrees cooler today than we were yesterday, and those cool temperatures are going to trend as we move into the weekend. Let's take a look at what today's highs were. Rockville 1 degree, the coolest spot in our region. Smith Falls 3, Kingston 2 degrees, and Belleville a little bit warmer at 5 degrees. And those temperatures are going to get even cooler as we move forward. Currently, Kingston sitting at negative 33. Belleville -2, Brockville -3, and Smith Falls -2. So things are chilly out there. Currently not too much to talk about in the way of wind, but that wind chill is making it feel like -8. Wind chill is something we're going to be dealing with a lot more frequently as our days get a little bit shorter. So what can we expect with our future cast? Well, not a whole heck of a lot for the next 2 days. Things are pretty clear as we move into Black Friday and into Saturday to start the first weekend of December. things are looking really great until we hit Sunday. So Sunday we can anticipate a little bit of a wintry snow mix. Friday 1 degree. As we move into the weekend, Belleville -1, and Sunday -2. That snow could start falling early Sunday morning throughout the day, and even maybe into Monday. Brockville -1 on Friday, -2 Saturday, and those lows are -8. So things are feeling really chilly, especially with the wind chill. Things could feel close to -10 in our region over the weekend. -1 on Sunday as the snow falls, a 70% chance in Brockville. As we move further east, Miss Falls only a 50% chance, so you might not see as much snow as maybe the Belleville or Kingston region. -1 tomorrow under partly sunny skies, -2 on Saturday, and -3 Sunday as that snow falls. It's still unclear how the intensity of that snow, but we will be seeing precipitation, whether it be snow or wet rain, but I definitely think shoveling is going to be in the mix. Kingston, here's your 5-day forecast. -1 tomorrow, -2 Saturday. So if you still are thinking about getting some holiday lights out on your house, Saturday's the good day to do it. Just make sure you have gloves because it will be rather chilly. And Sunday might be a good day to watch Christmas movies at home as the snow falls, -2. And as we start the work week into the first week of December, things are looking good and clear. -1 on Monday and 0 degrees on Tuesday. So like I said, you'll want to warm up your car. You want to bundle up the kids as they head out to school next week. But the weekend is almost here, so we can think about that. So let's check out our weather wallpaper next.
Weather wallpaper brought to you by Jolie Home Decor and Furniture. Jolie Home, Canadian made, whenever possible.
This picture sent in to us by Bill Kendall from Verona. It's amazing, all the wildlife shots we get sent in. I really enjoyed looking at all your submissions. We'll be sending all the submissions we chose this week to Bill Hall, who will be picking a winner for the month of November. So Bill Kendall, thank you so much for your submission. I really enjoyed your photo. You can send your photos to submissions@CKWS TV. We'd love to see your picture featured for weather wallpaper.
Yes, Bill will be back next week picking not just a winner for the weather wallpaper of the month, but also on location, because we start the holiday lights tour on Monday, Jonna, in all kinds of weather. So hopefully you can keep Monday at least to start it nice for Bill. Looks like it will be. So if you have any or know any nicely decorated house out there, send along the submission to Bill Hall, and yeah, who knows, he may show up on your front yard to broadcast our weather live from various locations. This will go on for 3 weeks, so not too bad. And also we have another agency to thank tonight, Jonna, for making a cash donation to the Clothes for Kids campaign. So we want a big thank you to Bath and District Lions Club with a donation of $500.
That's great, and those donations go much further because we can buy those snowsuits at wholesale cost. So thank you for that Clothes for Kids donation.
Right, and you will need the snowsuits for sure on Sunday with a forecast like that. Thanks, Jonna. We'll get you back here with the long range coming up.
Perfect.
It is time for tonight's business news, brought to you by BMO Nesbitt Burns. And the only market active today was Toronto, the TSX with a small gain of 14 points. The Dow and NASDAQ closed because, of course, of the American Thanksgiving holiday. Crude oil was up 13 cents a barrel today to close at $58.24. Gold up $1.30 an ounce on the London Fix. And as for the Canadian dollar, virtually no change. It's still trading at just over 75 cents US. Still ahead, the Marine Museum has its old home back, but moving in isn't as easy as it sounds. And later, find out why this Santa is on the naughty list.
CKWS Sports is brought to you by Haven Home Climate Care, Kingston's choice for complete home comfort.
Good evening. In a brief statement, Bill Peters has apologized to the Calgary Flames organization on the Akeem Aliyu racism allegations.
Jonna joining us now with the rest of the picture, I guess, in the weather as we look further into December, Jonna.
Yeah, now the next 2 days are going to be clear but cold, so definitely want to dress for the weather. And Sunday, obviously cold as well, but there is snow in the forecast as we see December 1st with the Advent calendar starting. And as we move into the work week, things are going to be a lot cooler than they were this week, so dress for the weather.
The Advent calendar. So we opened it on Sunday?
December 1st. Is that Sunday? I'm pretty sure it is. Yes.
Yes? Yes. Okay. I got a good one this year, so I want to.
Is it like chocolates under each one?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah. We got a Lindt one. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
On the next Global News Morning, from hockey to speed skating, we'll introduce you to a future Olympian from our region.
And we enjoy the sounds of the season with this She Sings Choir. We'll see you at 6 a.m.
I thought we all knew. Don't post pictures like that.
That's our Thursday evening report.
Thanks for watching. Good night.
Good night.
Hair and makeup by Luce Hair Studio with 3 locations: downtown, Kingston East, and Kingston West.